Why do they look like toilet paper going up in the air? Anyways, imagine they are bubbles. Hey everyone, so a while ago we built a hamster cage, and today I thought let's make it a little bit harder. Today we're gonna build an aquarium, and I know I'm going to regret it, but I went ahead and did it anyways because I don't know, it's an idea, I guess. So of course I'm gonna start with the house because we are going to make a base for the shape, and just as with the hamster house, we need something where we can hide in and where we can hide our mood station and stuff like that. So I was thinking of making like a stone rock-ish house, which means that I will have to go into the basement level and actually make a rock house so that we can have a nice house in our aquarium. So I think this is going to be my entrance. I'm not going to put a rock over here. Okay, so far this looks pretty terrific, but we're going to try and fix it by adding on a second layer. I hope this works out because I do definitely want like a rocky type of thing in my aquarium. Yeah, usually that kind of overlaps there. I'm going to make it a little bit lower just for the realism aspect of it. All right, well, yeah, we tried. Okay, so I think that this will be about the size of our aquarium. Again, people, do not use slate as grass because no, slate is for a rock. Slate is not for grass. Just a reminder. I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker, but we need something in between dark stone gray and medium stone gray because I don't know, it just kind of seems a little bit weird to me. So yeah, I don't know what kind of color I'm going to pick. I'm probably gonna just stick with medium stone gray and then do the entrance of this build as well. Kind of seems like a cool place. I don't know, kind of like this so far. And I do want some more rocks before I add the foundation to the house or the roof to the house. Just like around everywhere like you have in a normal aquarium. I don't want to make the aquarium look like a kid's toy, so we do want to go for some realism at least, because I honestly hate aquariums that look like kids' toys. I used to have an aquarium as a kid actually. I had quite a lot of fish. I had like these neon tetras is what they called, and then some guppies, but those were really easy to keep though. And I also had like those fish that suck to your window and are kind of ugly but kind of pretty as well. I forgot the name of them, and they, oh my god, that was so annoying. They had babies and they kept having babies, and then I had a lot of these window suckers and I didn't know what to do with them, so I took them to a fish store and I gave them away. But the first fish store was like, no, we're not going to take them in, we have enough of them. The other fish store was like, okay, we're going to take care of them a little bit and we're going to see what happens. So yeah, I gave them to the other fish store. I feel like it's a little bit too many rocks. Okay, this is a little better already. I kind of like that. And then in the back I kind of want like a big tree with, I don't know how I'm going to make it, probably with beams, but I do want a big tree here. So we just need to mark that area out. And I just had an amazing idea of creating bubbles, but I don't know if it's going to work. We need the horizontal plank. Large round bush. Does that go on there? That does not want to float, doesn't it? What if I put it in a pot? Can you actually put bushes in a pot? Okay, they can go onto roofs though, but not onto this. Alright, mission failed. I was gonna try and create some bubbles. And for the tree, I'm just going into structural, taking the large square beam and just connecting a lot of beams like that. This is gonna cost me so much money and I'm very laggy for some weird reason. So I did end up spending quite a lot of money on those beams, but I think it looks pretty cool and it could be something that fits in an aquarium. So pretty happy with that. Of course, we still need a roof on top of the aquarium. I'm gonna use walls to mark where my roof is going to be, otherwise I'm not going to find it. And let me know if you say fish tank or aquarium. I definitely want to know, because when making this video I was contemplating whether to call this fish tank or aquarium, and I keep saying aquarium, so that's what I say. But I do want to know what you guys say. So the roof, we're gonna keep that pretty easy. We're just gonna make a glass roof. Thank Coeptus for the glass roof. This is so hard to see. I tried to make the tree go open at the end. This is so hard to see, you guys. It's quite weird with it opening up like that. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. This is kind of strange to me. Can I undo everything? I think I might just leave it like that. Kind of don't hate it like this, to be honest. Maybe the foot should be a little bit more out there, but okay, so this is good, and this is when you know you need to clean your aquarium. But I don't know why this tank kind of feels Amazonian to me, so I kind of want to go with like a little bit of a green, but might that be weird? I don't know, we'll see. Keeping it blue for now. Now this is where we can't get back. I'm going to be adding a tiny roof on the floor because right now it looks very flat and that's not realistic for an aquarium, so we're going to be adding a roof to the floor. So I think something like that. The outside will be black. Wait, this is the inside. Now, of course, on the ground and maybe floating as well, we still need some plants in the aquarium because right now it looks quite empty. So I'm gonna do that right now in gardening, and I think I'm gonna be using a lot of these grasses. So if you lower that, does it get wider? No, it does not. Alright, so just different heights then. So after 5 years of clicking, I think it's starting to look pretty good. However, I do still miss some plants, so this aquarium looks like it should be more for shrimp or something like that. Because we don't really have something that goes up where fish can hide in. I know I'm taking this way too seriously, but I mean, it is a fish tank after all. Now with all of this stuff placed, I kind of want to know what my plot data is at already. Oh, it's only at 4.7%, which is pretty chill actually. Alright, so I took a small break to try and figure out how I would do the plants in the back of the tank, and I think I figured something out, so let's try and do this. Oh my goodness. So my idea is to work with the beams again, but paint them in a natural color, of course, not the brown, because we used that for the tree. And what I'm gonna do is start from the bottom over here, create a little space to like go up in, and make my plant go all the way like that. Now, we do need to paint it, and then just go all the way up to where the floor is on the first floor, I think I put it. Yes, I did. And now that we made this kind of plum thingy, I want to go and click on the end parts of it and dragging it up all the way to the pillars over here, if that makes any sense. I hope that will look at least a little bit good, but pretty scared it won't. And then removing that floor should reveal the entire plant. Of course, the pillars have to go as well. I mean, it isn't the worst plant, but it's, I don't know, I kind of hate it. All right, and if we place some bushes in between there, maybe we can fix that. It's kind of looking like a creepy plant, not gonna lie. And then of course, the outside part is gonna be really, really hard. So what I'm thinking of doing is creating a little shape, basic shapes. We shouldn't make it too thin because an aquarium isn't thin either. Like the glass is a little bit thicker than, I don't know, what we're used to, I guess. And then dragging that part up to where it meets like the bottom part of the aquarium, something like this. Dragging it all the way outwards. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put some glass. So semi-transparent cube, I think that should work. I don't want to do the transparent cube because I think that will look weird. So we're going with the semi. But how will that one look? And then we need to, of course, paint that in like an aquarium watercolor, something like this, I'm not sure, and sag that on top. Now, I don't like this line it creates, but I don't think there's much that we can do to fix that. And on top, let's see how a transparent cube in the same color looks. I mean, it's kind of okay with the transparent cube. This is, yeah, maybe I should just go for a transparent one and paint it in like this, starting over. I mean, it does look quite all right. And we just have to like copy this and paste it. Oh my god, $5,000 per piece. That's, placing that around kind of makes it really cool. Then this space in the back I'm gonna leave open so that I can at least enter the aquarium. So apart from the lines that you get in the aquarium, I think it turned out pretty cool though. Oh, of course, this wall is inside of the basic shape. It's gotta be tricky to remove. Oh, but it works. Okay, that's amazing. If you zoom into the basic shape, you can actually remove the walls. That's amazing. Then for the part at the back, what I will do is I will remove the entire section above it. Then I will go into basic shapes again. And instead of making the block 2 blocks white, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I just got rid of my block. I'm gonna make this 2 blocks white like that so that I can enter through this area. I'm gonna make it the same height so that it doesn't look as obvious. And now of course we just copy what's on top of there and we just add that to the aquarium. Now what needs to happen now is we need to figure out the sides, and I think I will just use pillars for those. Because usually the sides of an aquarium have like black silicone in it to keep the glass together. So we're gonna do that as well. And then of course we still need a little house here. Otherwise we will not be able to get our moods up. So same as with the hamster cage, I'm going to be adding an automatic light switch in it so that you can't really, like if you're not in your house, that there's no strange light coming out of it, because that would be quite weird to see. Of course the space is quite big, but I think I'm just going to make like a mood plot. Alright, so this is our very uncozy living space. We have a bath to get our hygiene up, then we have an entire kitchen. Yes, we can actually cook here. Of course, dining table, bed, and here you can change your clothes if you want to change it to a fish. And then of course you can watch some TV here. Maybe this light shouldn't be inside the TV. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Going out of build mode, it is still nighttime. Wow, the rain was so loud. I still feel like we're missing something in the aquarium. Okay, so this is where we enter through this tiny gap, and then, oh, doesn't it recognize a room? Wait. Motion sensing, but why are they constantly on? No, I'm gonna have to change the lights out, won't I? Okay, so this light goes out when I go out of the room, but the floodlights don't. Okay, let's redo that. Alright, I just put like a bunch of the same lights. Let's see. So this works. It's really, really cozy in here. Well, with some decorations, we can make it even cozier, but I think that's it for like the living space. We can get our moods up here, so that's good. And this is the aquarium. It's actually quite cozy in here. I can hide in the bushes. And there's one more thing I'm going to add, and that's bubbles. But I need to think on how I will do that. So I put a bunch of transparent cubes on top of each other, and now I'm trying to make like bubbles that go up there, and I think it's working pretty nicely. Okay, so these are the bubbles. Why do they look like toilet paper going up in the air? Anyways, imagine they are bubbles. Maybe I should paint them not so white. Okay, so that's our bubbles going up. I mean, yeah, kind of works. And then of course, in the back, I'm gonna put some ladders up because we do need some filtration system, and I think that will kind of like resemble it. Maybe I should just go for a thick pillar. Oh, or wait, I have an idea. Why did I not think of this? Placing two of them, because usually there's a line in and a line out. And I think I'm gonna leave it at this with the aquarium. I kind of like how it turned out. It's afternoon, so going out of build mode to check it out. I kind of love how it turned out, not gonna lie. I wish there was some more height in it. Kind of like the bubbles, how they worked out. So entering the fish tank or aquarium, we have the bubbles going up. We have the grass that we can hide in, which is amazing. And then more grass onto the front of the aquarium. This literally is turning into a zoo, wow. Then we got the weird plant in the middle of the aquarium with, of course, more grass. Then we got the tree trunk going up all the way to the edge of the aquarium. And of course, we have the rock house for fish to hide in this case us, and that makes me want to turn into a fish. Let's go. Okay, so we have a tail. That's at least good. So I think I can now embrace my inner fish fully. I chose the vampire outfit because vampire fish, I guess. But yes, we are now fully turned into fish, and we can emerge into our fish tank. This is so amazing, you guys. So anyways, this was another weird idea, BramP. I said I was gonna make a series out of this. Well, here we are. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at this. If you want to create your own aquarium, go ahead. It's a lot of fun to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.